Ever been out in beautiful bright sun, struggling to see your Sony camera screen? Or maybe you use an external monitor, but you are tired of juggling extra batteries and messy cables, especially when you are trying to keep your nature photography rig light and agile. It's a common frustration. Well, today we are looking at a monitor that aims to solve all of that. The Andycine X5L with a built-in battery and a super bright 1200 nit display. Hello everyone, I'm Giuseppe, your nature photographer. If you are shooting video or photo with Sony cameras out in the wild, you know the importance of a clear view and a streamlined setup. In this video, I'm gonna show you 3 game-changing reasons why the Andycine X5L with its built-in 3000 mAh battery and ultra-bright 1200 nit screen is a fantastic companion for your Sony camera, especially for creating a lightweight and efficient system. We'll see how it makes outdoor shooting a breeze, helps you nail your technicals and simplifies your entire workflow. So let's dive in. Let's talk about what truly sets the Andycine X5L apart from a mobile Sony shooter. Its built-in 3000 mAh battery. Forget carrying extra MPF batteries specifically for your monitor. Forget those extra cables. How amazing is it to just mount your monitor and go, keeping your reel light and snag-free? I was recently on a shoot where I needed to be incredibly mobile, moving quickly to capture some butterfly. In the past, an external monitor meant another battery to charge, maybe another cable to manage if you use dummy batteries, another point of failure. With the Andycine X5L, I just charged it up beforehand, slapped it on my Sony Alpha 9, and I was good to go for hours. The freedom and reduced clutter were incredible. No more worrying if my monitor batteries was about to die separately from my camera. The built-in battery is a genuine game changer for portability and easy to use with your Sony camera. It simplifies your kit, reduces weight, and eliminates the hassles of external power for your monitor. For running a nature videography, gimbal work, or just wanting a minimalist setup for photography, this feature alone makes the Andycine X5L incredibly appealing. You get a professional viewing experience without the usual baggage. Okay, so it's portable and convenient, but can you actually sit in the challenging condition nature throughout us? We are talking about bright, direct sunlight. This is where the Andycine X5L's 1200 nits of brightness steps into the spotlights. Is it truly bright enough? I took the X5L out on a classic sunny days for macro photography. These are conditions where most camera screens and even many standard monitors become completely washed out, but the 1200 nits of the X5L got through the glare impressively. I could clearly see my Sony's image, judge my composition accurately, and even check fine details without needing a bulky sun hood or contorting myself to create shades. With 1200 nits, the Andycine X5L provides excellent daylight visibility, which is absolutely crucial for nature photographers and videographers working with Sony cameras outdoors. No more guessing if your exposure is right or if your framing is perfect because you can't see. This level of brightness allows you to work confidently in almost any lighting condition, nature throughout you, making it a reliable tool for critical outdoor work. So it's portable, it's incredibly bright, but does it have the brains to match? What about those essential professional tools to help you nail focus, exposure, and color with your Sony camera? Beyond its standout brightness and built-in battery, the Andycine X5L still packs all the essential monitor tools I rely on when shooting S-Log on my Sony. Being able to quick load a preview LUT is invaluable, but if your preferred LUT is not present, you can load it. For critical focus, especially with macro or wildlife, focus peaking and zoom mode are lifesavers. And of course, having histograms and false colors gives me the confidence that my exposure is spot on, even in tricky dynamic range situations common in nature. The Andycine X5L doesn't skimp on the professional feature. These tools, combined with its excellent screen and portability, empower you to take full technical and creative control of your Sony camera's output, ensuring you capture the best possible quality directly in the field. It's the complete package for serious outdoor shooters. So, beyond the image quality, what's it actually like to use the Andycine X5L day to day? Let's break down the practical highlights. First off, the build quality. It has a sturdy metal body that feels premium, yet even with the built-in battery, it's impressively lightweight. It's a perfect companion for a nimble camera setup, like my Sony rig. Let's do a quick tour of the ports. You get your power button, an HDMI input and phone jack for monitoring audio, and two USB-C ports. One is for 9-volt power, and the other is for loading custom LUTs or firmware updates. A quick heads up. There's no HDMI output, so you can't pass the signal through to another monitor. For most solo shooters, that's perfectly fine. Now let's talk about rigging. And this is probably the X5L's biggest weaknesses. It only has a single mounting thread, right on the bottom. This seriously limits its versatility. Out of the box, you are pretty much restricted to using the included cold shoe mount to place it on top of your camera. If you want to mount it on the side of your rig, for example, or in a vertical orientation, you are out of luck without some specialty cage or bracket. Furthermore, to this mobile, not having a side mount is a missed opportunity and something you absolutely need to consider for your specific setup. Interacting with the X5L is mostly a breeze. The touchscreen is responsive and I love the quick access gestures. Swipe horizontally to adjust brightness and vertically for volume. It's fast and intuitive. The main menu is straightforward, but I do have a one small gripe. It doesn't remember your last used setting. Every time you open the menu, you start from the top. Andycine, a small firmware update to fix that would make a good experience even better. But the real power here is the software. This monitor is packed with all the essential tools you need to nail your shot. You get excellent focus peaking, exposure tool like full score and zebras, and customizable frame makers. A standout feature for me is the zoom mode. You can magnify the image up to 16x, which is incredibly useful for checking critical focus, especially in my macro walk. It also has an internal fan to keep things cool. At its lowest setting, it's virtually silent. If you crank it up to its maximum setting, it does become audible. So just be mindful of your microphone placement if you are recording audio nearby. Finally, I love that Andycine includes everything you need to get started. In the box, you get this really nice rigid carrying case and a proper sun hood. You never know how bright it's going to be on location, so having a sun hood included is a huge plus. Oh, and a quick shout out to my Italian friends. The menu system is available in Italian, which is a thoughtful addition. So, the Andycine X5L with its game-changing built-in 3000 mAh battery and super bright 1200 nit display has truly impressed me as a monitor solution for Sony nature photographers and videographers. It addresses the need for a lightweight, cable-free and highly visible monitoring experience. When you factor in its professional toolset and a price tag typically around €250, it offers outstanding value for anyone looking to seriously upgrade their Sony fieldwork setup without hessing bulk or hassle. If you want a monitor that simplifies your rig and lets you focus on creating, the X5L is a top contender, without forgetting that it has every tool for videographers. What are your biggest frustrations with on-camera monitoring in nature? Could a monitor with a built-in battery and high brightness solve them for you? Let me know your thoughts on the Andycine X5L in the comments below. If you found this review helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more nature photography and videography gear reviews, tips and adventures. And if you're interested in the perfect travel tripod, check out this video right here. Until then, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.